What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Deuce back with another episode of the OMC Podcast. Today I got my guy Nick on here with me. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Nick. My Instagram page is MPO Nick. Also got a cooking business, Touch an Eye. Fuck with your boy.
Yes, sir. And going straight into it. What inspired you to start that? Like, cause that's a random thing to do. And on top of that, since I know a little bit of your background, I know you was a football player.
Yeah.
So what made you get into the cooking?
So my mom is a Nigerian caterer. Real like off the muscle. Like my mom, like currently she cooking for somebody in Houston right now. No social media. Like she don't got no Facebook, no Instagram. Just word of mouth. And like her business is flourishing. And really what inspired me to start cooking, like of course her, but like during the pandemic, like my mom used to always tell people like, oh, like cause like the customers would come over, they'd be like, oh, like I see your kids working hard.
Yeah.
And then cause we cook out of our back house, so they'd be like, oh, like I see your sons like working hard and stuff. Do they know how to cook? And she'd be like, no. I'd be like, what? Like, nah, I know how to cook, like, you know what I'm saying? And so then like during the pandemic, I was like, shit, I'm at home. I ain't going nowhere else. So what I started doing, I started cooking like every Friday, and then boom, I got to. Cause people saying like, oh, like sell plates, but like, cause what I used to do, like, I like to like, low key, I don't even like to eat my food that I cook. Like I don't taste it when I cook it. Like I just do it. I don't know if it's because I watch my mom a lot and she don't really taste either, but like I just cook it and then I be like, y'all want some? Come like get some. Like I invite the homies over, pull up, get a plate. And I'm like, oh, this is good. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like, you feel me? But like I start posting it, people like, oh, you start selling plates, blah blah blah. But I'm like, oh, like I work like hella. But then it's like, no, you still do it. So what I used to do, like when I first started, I didn't have a job at the time, and so then like I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this, cause I think it was like, I want to say like winter, like probably like around December-ish. And then like I was like, okay, I'm gonna just cook. So I cooked, it's like Alfredo, and I was like, oh, I'm only selling like 12 plates. And then I sold out. I was like, whoa, like, what the fuck? So I sold out quick. And then I was just like, let me keep doing it. And then as like time went on, and I was working, I'd get off work, 6 a.m., sleep for like 2 hours, wake up, start cooking. Because I got people coming to pick up food at 3.
Yeah.
And then like, I close my orders like 5 or like 6, because I got to go back to work at 10 o'clock at night. So like, I get like 4 hours of sleep that day.
You hustling.
Yeah.
You hustling for real.
But yeah, really it's just my mom, bro. Like, my mom worked real hard. And then like, she don't even use social media. So like, if you like Nigerian, you would know, like, Auntie Mary, like, go to her, like, type shit. And like, I got social media, so it's different. It's like, I get to broadcast on my, my business and stuff. But like her, she don't know social media. All she got is people that call her.
That's hella impressive.
Yeah,
that's impressive as fuck. Cause social media literally run the world nowadays. Yeah. And if you ain't got no social media, it's hard to get your business booming.
Never had social media. She never had a Facebook.
She's cold.
No Insta, no nothing.
She's cold.
Yeah, and business is always going every Saturday, every Sunday, Friday, during the week. She cooking people at home. But yeah, she don't take no breaks. Only break she take is January, first month of the year, and then after that, like we don't even get to celebrate holidays. Like Mother's Day, Father's Day, we cooking. Like
get
Thanksgiving, all that. Yeah, like we
get
cooking.
Money.
Our celebration is when we go to sleep. At the end of everybody's picking up their food.
So how did you learn to cook?
Shit, I don't know. I just was doing stuff. Like really, like I was just telling one of my friends, like when I was making, the first thing I tried to do was make macaroni and cheese. Boy, it was bad. I can tell you that, like, I was like, it tasted good, but like it wasn't like it wasn't no creamy mac like how like my mac now is way better. But like before, like I was putting like crumb like breadcrumbs to make the top like hard. Yeah, like I'm like this ass like what is this? Like when I look back now, it's like, bro, this is actually like terrible, like what I was doing. Like but like at first, like it wasn't even bad. Like the mac, okay, that was bad, I ain't gonna lie. But other stuff, like I was making like Alfredo, I made Cajun pasta, made enchiladas.
I seen your Cajun pasta. That looked fire.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
That looked fire.
What else had I made? I made barbecue chicken, and then like after like a year and a half, and like people just was like, oh, like you like what you're doing, and then like I got like one of my big orders. I was just like, sheesh, like a fat ass graduation order, like I was like,
that's probably what you knew it was real.
That's when I knew it was like, oh, like, you know what you're doing. But like, really, like, I don't know. I just like watch and then just boom, like, kind of like retain. I think because like I got a passion for it, so it's like I could just, like, you know, like pick up on it fast.
That's how it was
like,
in football.
Yeah,
for real.
So like even like with seasoning stuff, like my parents is like the taste police. Like it's too much salt. I'll be like, bruh, no, it's not. Like chill out. But like I don't know. Like I just like it's like I just have like mental measurement, so I just like do it and then boom, like I just hopefully it tastes good. Like you know. But yeah, that's pretty much.
So how did your childhood play a part in what you do today? Because I know you said that, you know, your mom was a caterer. I'm pretty sure she's doing that the majority of your life. So how else did your childhood play into this? What else happened for you?
Because I've been like my mom started her business when I was in like 4th grade.
Okay.
And so like, when I was younger, we lived in a 1-bedroom apartment. Like it was 6 of us. We all lived in that apartment, and like, you feel me? We was like, we had like made like a little like tent type thing over our house. It's cause like when we cook, it's like hella smoke, so it's like we don't want the attention. So we just like made that, and like just like hustling out of our little like spot that we had. Like I think like motivate me, like it kind of motivates me like through everything like in life, like just seeing how we went from like 1-bedroom house to now we own our own house. Mom just bought a house.
That's
like,
crazy.
So it's like, you feel me, like just like elevating, like just know, like keep like don't like just give up, because like my mom could have been gave up. Like she was just like she started out just cooking for our church, like because we had this thing called Family Fun Day, like every like first Sunday of the month. So like we'll cook. And then like she wouldn't even charge them. Like she just then it was like, oh, like we'll start paying you. And then she was just like, oh, like no, not really. Like she real giving, like, you know. So like I think I get most of my chase from my mom, but like just seeing like how she just is like holding it down for so many years and just working hard. Her and my dad. Like my dad, he's a welder, but like when he helps her, like he get off work, he help her too.
Welding
so
it's
like
great.
Yeah, like we all like. And it's like a group effort. My sister's a little lazy. They gonna see this and probably be like, you're not lazy. But they lazy, but like me and my brother, we like really had to just like wake up. Like if she don't got no helper, we gotta wake up at like 2 a.m, help her wash pots. And like she'll be like, okay, you can go back to sleep and then wake up. Like it's just like that, all that work, like that's why I'm not like a lazy person, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta always do something. Like I don't like sitting on my ass, like not doing nothing.
I feel you.
So like just like really like watching like her and my dad like struggle to make our life better, because like you feel me, we immigrants and shit. So like I was born in Italy, my brother's born in Nigeria. So like just seeing like the whole like, you know, Nigerian like, oh, we came here for a better life thing, like just seeing them really like get us a better life, type shit. Like
not
that's
just
like
to
what,
say it,
like
doing it.
Like just that like really just, you know, motivates you to like, okay, like I gotta turn it up. Like I can't just be chilling. Like that ain't gonna get me nowhere type shit.
So what would you classify as the hardest part of what you do? What's the hardest thing about this?
The hardest part about like cooking, really honestly, time. Like I don't have enough time. Like I always said like, oh, I want to try and do different things, because like I base like my business off of like Nigerian food. Like I'm bringing like Nigerian taste to like all cultural foods. Like I make Mexican food. I make like for example, like I'll make a burrito, but I'll put jollof rice in the burrito instead of like Mexican rice. You know what
I was
saying?
gonna ask you about that too, like, cause I was gonna say like, do you have a specific menu? But you starting to answer that a little bit now.
Like, you feel me? It's not even a specific, like it's like some shit that I do on the like base, like on a normal basis, but like I don't have like a specific, because like if you tell me to like try something, I'll try it. Like like for example, when I was talking about my the big order I got, like someone told me to barbecue. Like of course I've barbecued, but like not on some like real like I'm really like wake up, season this and like nah. Like I just did it, like, you know, like, or like the beer taco, I probably pronounced that wrong for the Hispanic speakers, but like they was just like try it, and I tried it. It was good. Like you feel me? Like it just I You be like, oh, like, what do you cook the best? I'll be like, I don't know.
So,
like, I just cook, like,
so,
honestly.
This my thing. Because you don't even know what you cook the best. You ain't even trying this shit.
Yeah, like, I don't, honestly, I don't even like eating the food, like, after I cook. It's weird.
Why?
It's like, I don't be hungry.
That's understandable.
I
did just sit here and make this shit.
Like, low-key, like, I'll be, like, in a way, psychologically, like, eating the food, like, when I'm, like, cooking and seasoning, like, I'm smelling all the aromas and shit.
Yeah.
So, like, you feel me? I know it's not bad, but, like, I just need to know, like, okay, do I need to put a little bit of this, like, my sister, my little taste testers, and my mom, she in the kitchen. I'll be like, can you taste it? She's like, oh, it's good. I'm like, all right. So, that's all I need to know.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't have I don't have, like, oh, this is what I cook. This is my, like, if you tell me to try it, I'll try it. Like, you feel me? But, like, the hardest part, because I also go to school, and, like, out here, like, if I was to go to school out here, it would be easier. But, like, because I know, like, all the spots to buy all my products and stuff for, like, to get stuff wholesale.
Yeah.
And, like, but I go to school in Sacramento, so it's, like, I don't know where all that's at.
Yeah.
And then, like, on top of that, like, in my mom's kitchen, we got, like, nice big ass stoves, like not like a regular stove, it's like an industrial stove
type shit.
So like I could cook like for the birria tacos, I could cook that in like under an hour. Like if they say it's supposed to take like 3 hours, I don't need 3 hours. Like I got some shit that'll cook it way faster.
Right.
So like, but if I try to cook that shit at home in my apartment, like
shit might burn down.
We gonna be there for freaking 4 hours on that little stove, like, you know. So that's like that's one. But like really like work and school, because like I'll be having to focus on school because I'm trying to go to law school and shit. But like, focus on school, and then I gotta cook. Like, I cook for myself. Like, you feel me? When I get time. But like, summers I don't really have time either because I work. And then on Saturdays when I'm off, I help my mom with her business. So it's like I don't got time.
You really don't got no fucking time.
So like, really just time. And then like, cause like I also want to like try to cook different stuff, like to like open up my like, you know, my resume basically. But like, I don't have time. Like, I just don't.
One thing I was finna say is I really appreciate how you keep your culture intact. Like you said earlier, like I'll make something, but I'm gonna throw a little Nigerian in there. You feel me? So y'all know.
Yeah.
Like, look,
it's not just this.
You know, it ain't just that. It's boom. I also like that you keep the Nigerian stuff in there because it expands everybody's palate. Because you think you go in there for just this regular shit, and then you getting the taste of a whole different country. Yeah. You feel me? And that's great. Yeah. It expands your whole palate. So, love that. What's one thing that you love about what you do?
I think, like, the joy. Like, I like the joy. Like, for example, like 2-3 weeks ago was my birthday, and, like, I had a final.
Happy belated.
Appreciate that. And like I was like, damn, like, cause I was stressed about my grades, cause the past quarter I did like bad, I ain't gonna lie. But like this quarter for me, I got all A's. But like this it was my birthday. I was like, oh, I don't want to do that for my birthday. I always celebrate my birthday, if you know me. But like, you know, I was like, I'm gonna cook. Like everybody done with finals, my vice people over, you know, have a little something. I made some Cajun pasta, and it was like, you cooking on your birthday? I'm like, bruh, like it's not like, I mean, it is my birthday. It's supposed to be about me, but like.
You don't see it as work.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not work. Like, I more so think like, I like what'll make me more happy is everyone else happy that they hear finals is over, eating food. Like, you know,
we
like,
all having a good time.
Yeah, like I like more so like bringing joy to the like people. Like, you know, like, oh, like they're happy. Like bringing people together. Like that's
because food does that though.
Yeah, like you feel me. It's like food itself is a culture. So like you feel me. Like you cooking for people and like. You actually passionate about your cooking. It's like you putting love into the food. Yeah. Like you just spreading love in a way.
That's a fact.
So like, you feel me? That's really what it is.
Yeah. What's one thing you hate about what you do?
Customers.
That's understandable 1000%.
Like customers don't like. I got customers that don't read. Don't read. And then I got customers that'll be like, oh, I want to order. Yeah. I post the food. You didn't order. Like, what you mean? Like,
I feel that.
Like, bro, I have a customer that send me something. Like, they'll send me my own post and said, "When are you cooking?"
Did you read?
Did I not put it in the caption? you sent me the post. Like, we not reading the same thing. You feel me? Or like the people that like a order, and then they be like, "Oh, like I'm gonna pay you." Like, for me, I'm real lenient. Like, cause I'm like, you know, I ain't gonna be no dickhead and be like, oh, you can't pay me cash. Like, no, if you want to pay me cash, fine. Like, money is money. But like, and then you be like, oh, I'm gonna come get it, and then I made the food and you don't come get it. Like, now I just lost some bread because of you. Like, you feel me? And I be closing my orders, so it's like I could have got some more orders, but I reached my limit with you, and you would come get it. And you feel me? Like, that's really what it is. Like, when I first started, I was hella lenient. Like, I'd be like, oh, pickup is 3, people not coming till 8, and I got work at 10, so I can't even go to sleep because
order is coming.
You gotta. I don't know what time you gonna come. So, but you keep saying you gonna come, and I'm like, I don't want to, like, be like, oh no, you can't come and hold your money. That's weird. You feel me? Because like, I would be mad if I was like, oh, I'll pay for the food and then it's a short pickup time. Like, you feel me? I know stuff happen. Like, it's traffic. It's a Friday. Like, I used to cook on Friday. It was a Friday, so I know. But like, don't like have me waiting like all 5 hours. Like, like
but, I don't have a life myself.
Yeah, like I got work. I didn't sleep yet. Like, you feel me? Like, you probably had to sleep last night. I was at work.
Facts.
So, really just the customers. Other than that, like, it's cool.
So, what's something that keeps you going?
Really? Like I said before, like my mom and like my little sisters. And also like myself, like cause I like envision like a certain life for myself, and like if I'm just like BSing around, like really like I be saying this all the time, like I don't even want to get rich for me. Like I want to get rich, like move my mama out the hood, like make like, cause like growing up, like of course I'm African. You get 1 pair of shoes for a whole semester. You get like, and then don't say you go to a free dress school. You ain't getting free dress for 2 months. You getting free dress for like the first week of school, and you gotta like
getting it for the first
reuse and flip around. You feel me?
Getting it for the first.
So
week
like,
sure.
You gotta like I didn't have like the best, like, oh, I had 12 pairs of shoes for school. Like no, like I had 1 or 2 maybe. Then I got a pair of shoes for church that I probably snuck to school because I was supposed to be wearing it at church, you know?
Right. Yeah.
So like really like to give like my sisters like a better life, like, you know, like I mean now like of course they have a better life, but like I want to spoil my little sisters and like my mom and of course my dad too, but like really just making a better life for like all of us, like because my mom made a better life for us, so like that's really like what what keeps me going, because like I don't know, like I don't know how to explain it.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
But one thing I was gonna say is your the determination that you have for it, because to see somebody else do it is one thing. To start doing it yourself and then being like, well, no, I can't do it, because the lane that you're in, not an easy lane to get hot in.
Yeah, a lot of people cook too. That's another problem.
A lot of people cook, and a lot of people think to make plates.
Because I was like, oh, like, what am I gonna do that's gonna set me apart from other people? Like, I knew, like I never tried Tev's food, but like I've always heard like Tev and a bunch of other people. And I'm like, damn, like they have hella customers. Like, like what am I gonna do that's gonna be like, oh, this is different? Like, you know, like of course we probably cook something that's similar, but like it's not gonna taste the same. And like of course, like I know like other people have like bigger and like probably like higher businesses and like more like clientele and shit, but like I ain't really like look at it as that. Like I don't look at it like I'm trying to compete with you. Like I do my thing, like you do your thing, like we all doing our own thing. Like, you know, like it's not even on some like competition. Like even now, like I'm not competing with Tech. Like it's not like all even other people. Like I was following this other girl that cooked. I'm like, dang, she made hella good food. Like, you feel me? Like people be actually making like a lot of good food. And like even one of my friends, like Kenzie, like I thought that she cooked like for like plates most of the time. She don't even sell plates like that. She like in-house orders and shit like that, like or like meal prep and shit like that.
Okay, that's hard.
Yeah, like you feel me? And like they all do good work. Like it's not on some like I want to be better than them. Like I want everybody to eat.
And I can appreciate the genuinity in that too.
Yeah, like,
because it's not I don't want you to win it because I want to win.
Yeah,
it's like I want to win, but you're doing great.
Yeah, like you feel me?
I love the fact that you're doing great.
Like
it's hard to find people.
Yeah, like I got my little clientele. Like they got their clientele, and that's what it is. Like,
right. So how have you, if you feel like you have, how have you grown since you started this?
Low key, I'll be like timid. So I wouldn't say like, I mean, I've grown a lot, but like, I wouldn't say like I've gotten to where I think I should be. Like, I don't give myself the recognition that other people give me. Like, I've been, like, even with football, I never had like the vision that people saw like in me. Like, your cooking is hella good. Like, oh, boy, you should do this, you should do that. I'd be like, nah, like, I don't got time. Like, I'll be like, I don't got time. Like, even when I just got home, one of my friends was like, oh, like, why do you work? Like, you could just cook, like you could just cater, like, at home and shit.
I was gonna say that before the camera came.
Yeah, I was, and then
I was gonna say like you should just quit and just fucking cook.
They be like, just do that, but it's like, one, I was at school like for 6 months. True. I don't got no bread.
Yeah,
so I gotta go to work, cause like even when I was working and cooking and playing football, like them days, like I was hella tired.
Cooking and playing football,
bro. Like summer camp, I had to quit my job, but like summer camp, this is my summer camp. Thursday, I go buy all the stuff before I go to practice. I go to practice, get out of practice, and I gotta go home, shower, because I got work at 10. I get out of practice at 7. I got work at 10. I go to work, get off at 6. I go to sleep for like 2 hours. Then I go start cooking. I got orders. Boom, I finish that, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. I go to sleep for a little bit, go to work, get off work at 6. I got practice at 8. And then I get out of practice, I gotta go home because I got my mom, because my mom had no helper at the time. I had to go home, help her. And then on top of that, Saturday and Sunday I work double shifts. So I work 16-hour shifts them days.
You a strong man.
So I stopped helping her at like 2, so I gotta get to work at 4. Go to work from like 4 to 6. Come home, sleep for like an hour. My mom got Sunday orders. Then I go help her on Sunday. Then I gotta go back to work at 4. And then Monday I get to sleep for once before I go back to practice.
Bro.
So like, you feel me?
What year was this?
This was like, let's see, 2021. I think 2021.
Oh my God, Nick, how are you making time to get on the field with us then?
Bro.
Like that's what the first thing that came to my mind was, like, because we used to work out.
Yeah.
At night.
Yeah.
Of all things.
I used to be tired, bro. Like, and like with me, like I don't need much sleep to function.
Mm-hmm.
Like even with school, like I could sleep for like an hour and be able to function through a whole day. I got classes, I got essays, all type of stuff to do. But like, I don't need much sleep. But like,
you got that dog. I just yawned.
Yeah.
You got that dog.
Yeah, like I just, you feel me? I just like, you gotta keep going. Like, you can sleep later. Yeah. Like, you feel me? Like when you establish, like when you establish and you got shit going, you can sleep. Like I don't have the luxury to be sleeping when I got shit to do. Like I got goals to, you feel me, obtain before.
That's 100%.
Yeah. So I forgot the question you asked. Damn. I didn't drift at all. What was the question?
How have you grown since starting this business?
Okay, so I want to say like I do expand my horizon more now. Like when I went to like school, I like got my own kitchen. I get to do what the heck I want. Like I just be in there, just doing shit. Like I started baking. I started baking. I had this little baking competition at school. Only thing I ever baked. Like, I didn't even bake, like, the little pre-made cookies or anything. I never baked nothing like that. First thing I ever baked was 2020. I made some red velvet brownies with white chocolate chips in it.
That's some crazy shit to bake on your first time, but how the fuck did that come out?
And they came out good, too. And then I was like, okay. And then it was like, oh, like, we heard you know how to cook, because it was part of, like, the African Diaspora Center. They was like, oh, they heard you know how to cook. I'm like, yeah, I don't like telling people I know how to cook, because then just be like, oh, like, you can cook. And like they think like I'm freaking Gordon Ramsay or something, you feel me? So like I'll be like, okay. So they was like, oh, you should try. I'm like, okay. So I tried it and I was like, what am I gonna make? Like, you feel me? Like I wanna do something crazy, but not too crazy because I don't know what I'm doing. So then I like found some like these cookies. It was like a crumble cookie type thing, and it was like Biscoff cookies. So mind you, that night I didn't get no sleep once again. At first I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to sleep and then I'm gonna wake up and bake the cookies at like 6 in the morning because I had class at 11. I had to do this memo project. It was 57 pages of reading and I had to write 7 pages summarizing that. So I did it with a partner though, but like we didn't finish till 3. We did that shit. We finished at 3. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just bake so I could just go to sleep. So I'm in there making a batter, didn't have enough butter.
Damn.
I bought a bunch of shit earlier, so I'm thinking like I'm cool. I'm like, how did I forget butter? So I'm like trying to call my friends. It's like 3 in the morning. I'm like, I hope they up. Like, you feel me? Nobody up. I'm like, fuck it. You just gonna have to do what it do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm making it, and like, you feel me? The first batch, cause I made it twice. Like I made it another time, but it wasn't for the competition. But like I made it, and it was like light. I'm like, this don't look like
this definitely don't look like what's on the box.
Yeah, I'm like, this don't look like how it look on the recipe. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, fuck it. It's still gonna come out the same.
Yeah.
And so like honestly, I think them cookies were terrible. They were like actually very bad. Like to my standards, I think they were actually horrible. Like I hated them fucking cookies. The first batch of cookies I made, I didn't know you're supposed to separate them. Bro, I had this one big ass snowman of like 12 cookies.
You put the fucking cookies right next to each other?
They're not right next to each other, but like they was like close, and they weren't like.
You was trying to get the max amount of cookies.
Yeah, because I'm like, I gotta bake 48 cookies. I'm trying to go to sleep.
Yeah. Okay, no.
So like, I'm like, okay, first batch they all come like connected. I said, well, okay, this is a great start. You feel me? So I took them out when it was hot. I start playing freaking cut them up. I start cutting them up. They like have like almost circles with a little sharp edge.
It is what it is.
And then the next batch came out like cool. It was better. Like I started assembling, they started looking better, but like they weren't like how I really liked them. But then I made them another time, like 2 weeks after that, and they came out way better. And I was like, okay, I could do this. I was gonna keep baking, but then I had finals and shit coming up. But yeah, I learned how to bake. I think my cooking had got better. Like I plate better. Like I don't know. Like it just everything more so coming together now. You feel me?
Yeah, understandable. Yeah. So, what's a quote that you tend to live by? Yeah.
Quotes.
Yeah. Even if it's a Bible scripture, it's just something to keep you motivated. Like if you ever down, you like, okay, I remember this person said this to me. I read this in the book.
My homie Brandon. Probably Brandon and my friend Esteban. It's like 2. My friend Brandon be like, treat everything like take it with a grain of salt. Like with me, like I do overthink a lot, so like I try not to like think something like super crazy to the point where it's like, damn, like I'm in my head and I can't do nothing, because I do have them moments. But like I just try to like, even like with life period, like I just try to take everything lightly. Like like because I'm not the best taker. I used to say I'm bad at tests, but that's bad energy. But like I'm not the best test taker. But like if I fail a test, I'll be like, I'll get on the next one. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like I mean, you shouldn't be having that like type of like mindset.
But you can't.
But you can't ponder.
Yeah,
you can't ponder on it. So like I try to like you feel me? Like you just shake back. Like, you know, you'll be alright. And then my friend Esteban, he be like, no pressure, no diamonds. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like you gotta put that work in if you want to make some diamonds.
That's a fact.
Literally, you ain't putting no pressure, ain't no diamonds.
That's a fact. I like that quote. Ain't no pressure, no diamonds.
Yeah.
I like that. Are there any important lessons that you've learned from starting this business?
I think I'm very patient, but like for sure, like patience, like don't rush, cause like I remember one time like I was trying to make some hibachi rice. Boy, that shit was terrible. Oh my god. Cause I didn't know you're supposed to use a day old rice, so I made the rice the day of, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna just put it in the freezer for a little bit, let it cool down. Like I feel like it'll be the same thing.
Hell no.
That shit was mushy, just nasty. Like you gotta like really like just like hella patience, like cause you can't like rush the process, like marinating, like you can't, and like focus, cause like you doing something that you like in everywhere, you're not gonna like focus on like, I don't know if you ever heard like people be like, oh, like you can feel the love in the food, and like you can feel like it's weird, like you could like taste the love, and like some food is like, okay, this don't feel like
some real shit. That's a real thing. Yeah, like you know when you get the food, like no, they made this.
Yeah, like like, you feel me? Like you gotta low key like, cause you can't just be like, oh, like your mind on this and then your mind on that, and like you gotta cook. Yeah. Cause like you're not gonna be here. Like you gotta be here. Focused. You feel me? Cause like at the end of the day, if you want to choose to cook, you gotta know like, okay, I'm not trying to give my clients no BS food, and like I don't put out BS work. So like why would I do something like that? Like, you know, cause like they trust me enough to give me their money so that I can make they better. Like, you feel me? Like, what if somebody having a bad day and you done been your mind in 6 different places, and then they get the food, you just made it worse. Like, you feel me? Like, you want them to come, like, man, I ate all day. Like, I'm looking forward to your food. Like, boom, you just made my day with this food. Like, you feel me? Like, that's really what it's about. Like, make sure, like, you focused and patient, and, like, you know, of course, give them love. Like, always give love.
I'm loving how genuine it is, you know, and I try to, and that's. I'll try to keep a theme of just bringing more genuine people onto the podcast, people that really like what they do, love what they do, appreciate what they do, and don't have a problem with seeing other people that's in their lane and trying to help them too.
Yeah.
So that's lovely. And it's also, I'm glad I brought you on here because it's not too many people, like you said, there's a lot of people that cook, but I don't know that many people that cook, you know? So to have you on here and to let you tell about how this is just as hard, like you need to be just as locked in as you would be on the football field. Like if we playing corner, we on the island. If our mind is 6 different places, we getting beat. Point blank period.
You're not checking your reads. You're not shit. You don't know what coverage you in. You don't know what to read after something go away from you, something come back to you. From you.
Yeah. So knowing that cooking take that same type of concentration is crazy because it's like, well, damn, how easy is it to cook? You know, like all of a sudden, you know, how easy is it to make some fucking mac and cheese? And it may not be that easy as you think. You know. So I'm definitely glad I brought you on here so that you can fill people in on how difficult your job is too. Of course. You was on the list, my man. You was on the list. If not this, then what? What would you be doing if you wasn't cooking? I feel like I got an answer, but then again, I feel like I don't.
I don't know. I mean, besides, cause like everyone always asks me, cause like they know that I cook now, so they be like, "Oh, you gonna take your mom's business over?" But like, cause it's like I'm trying to do both. Like I'm trying to become a lawyer and like, you know, run a business at the same time. But it's like everyone's like, oh, you can do both. Like, it's not easy to just do both.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Cause like, what if I gotta read?
First off, law school is crazy.
Yeah, a whole book of shit, and then I got a freaking whole restaurant somewhere in Timbuktu.
Yeah, if I gotta study for the bar this week.
Yeah, exactly.
And
like,
then I just got swamped with 3 different catering orders.
Yeah, like so it's like, but like, of course, like it's possible I can do both. But if I wasn't cooking, I'd probably just be a regular lawyer. Like, just. I mean, I wouldn't be a regular lawyer because, like, I do have a passion for law as well. Like, I ain't just gonna be like no regular Joe. But like,
you wouldn't get into fashion?
I do.
That was my one thing. That was literally my one thing. It wasn't football, nothing. It was fashion.
I would get into fashion too. That's crazy that you said that. I do really like fashion, like, a lot. Like, I be helping my homies put shit on. Like, you feel me? And it's like, only thing is with fashion, like, I mean, I buy designer shit, like, I have designer shit, but like, I'm not into like, I mean, I do have it. It's not like I'm not into it, because I am into it. But like, you feel me? I got other shit to do. Like, I can't just be like, oh, I'm finna go buy a Louis Vuitton shirt. Yeah. Like, I don't got credit card bills and all the other shit to pay for. Like, But like, I like shit that's fly, but it's at a decent price. Like, I fuck with this one brand called Lemons on Fire. Don't steal my drip. I'm just playing. But like, sweaters be like 100 something, almost like 200. I fuck with Warren's Lotus, like for me, it's like it's kind of expensive because it's like damn like 200 for a shirt, looky. But it's like I can still, like, you know, swag it out. I do really like fashion. That's crazy that you said that. Like, that was literally the first thing that came to my mind. It's just I don't have like the bread to do everything I want to do with fashion.
I understand that. Like, I understand that on a whole different level.
Like, you feel me? Like I do have a very like different lane that I like to go into, like different type of fashion. But like, it's just I don't know where, like, because I don't shop. Like, I don't like 9 times out of 10 I don't buy stuff for myself. So like, I just like me. If you see me, it's sweats, hoodie, white tee, shorts, hat. I can't fit under my hats now. I'm growing my hair out, but like, feel me? I used to buy hats every other day. Like, I got like 70 something hats. Your hat
collection was crazy.
Yeah, like I got like 70 something hats.
Your hat collection was fucking wild.
But like, I don't know, like, and then like me, I really hate resellers. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I hate everyone that resell shoes.
Because it's like,
because why are you trying to tax me? Because at first I thought like shoes actually, because like, you feel me, I didn't have all the shoes. I didn't know shit was costing as much. So like,
hell no, they don't cost that fucking much.
I'm thinking like, oh, they drop at $1,000. Whole time they be dropping at $210. 100. I said, you greedy ass people.
Oh God.
Like, what are y'all doing?
Oh God.
When I found it out about it, I said, if I don't get it when it drop, I'm not getting it. Like right now, I deleted the sneakers app. I don't ever buy it. I'm done, bro. There's no point in me putting a raffle every day.
Winning.
I'm not winning, so I deleted it.
I literally
was like, yeah, I'm done, bro. I don't care. If I don't get it when it drop, I don't get it. Like, and I'm gonna just stand on that because, like, you feel me? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't feel like I'm gonna be buying shoes when they getting resold when I'm rich. Cause I'm gonna still be mad as fuck that I didn't get it.
Yeah, low key,
regular
low key. Cause I be mad. I be like, bro, I wish like I had a shoe plug that was like a regular. Like, you feel me? Like, okay, I ain't gonna. I know you still gotta make a profit, but like,
fuck with me.
Like, you feel me? Like, just let me get the shoe for a cool price. Like,
you
know
know what you get it retail for? I'll give you $20.
Yeah, like 20 or like 30.
You know?
Like, you feel me? Like,
fuck with me.
Cause I know you still gotta make a little something.
You know, I'm gonna put some gas in your tank with this dub.
Man, like I might cook for you. I might give you a plate for that.
Hey, a plate for the F is crazy. I would have taken that.
Yeah, like
I'm not gonna lie to you. Here's the shoe.
I don't got no shoe plug or none of that. Like, even I don't even know like where to like. I be wanting some certain kind of jeans and it's like even that's another thing. Like with jeans, like when jeans cost like $200 now, bro. I don't even. They're not even comfortable enough for me to want to buy. Like, I mean, I got one pair of purple jeans. Like, I don't even buy, like, Subi and none of that. Like, you feel me? Like, it's nice, you feel me? But, like, bro, that's $200 for some jeans, bro.
It is definitely $200 on the
jeans. You feel me? Like, I got shit I gotta pay for. Like, you feel me? I can't just do shit. Like, if I was, feel me, fortunate enough to do stuff like that, like, I would. But, like,
me.
Even if I was fortunate, I wouldn't even be doing that like on some Subi. Like, no, if I find some jeans that are not Subi that are fly, I'm still gonna get it. Like cargo pants, all type of shit. Like for my birthday 2 years ago, I wanted to wear some slacks as pants. I didn't want to wear no jeans. It was just I wanted to wear some slacks and some Doc Martens. I didn't know where to get the Doc Martens. I was freaking procrastinating. I couldn't find those slacks that I really wanted. So what I had to go do? Go to freaking Saks Fifth. Give me some purple jeans and some McQueens and boom, call it a day.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like, I wore like a little beach shirt. Like, it was a beach shirt. It was fly, but you feel me? Like, it's something that people don't do.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I do really like fashion. That's crazy. I didn't even know people really noticed.
That was literally, at first I was like, when I was typing the question up, I'm like, he gonna say football. And I'm like, but he should really get into fashion. He might say fashion. If you say fashion or football, I'm and then you didn't say either, so I'm like, oh shit.
Nah, with football, bro, I got bad knees. That's over with.
Oh yeah.
I tore my ACL. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
How do you plan on expanding in the future? He said I got bad knees.
I do, bro. Like my knee was tweaking when I walked in the house like an hour ago. I'm like, my shit hurt today. But expanding in the future. For sure, I'm thinking about opening my own restaurant. Like, I don't be on TikTok. Like, I mean, I got a TikTok. Like, I just made it. But, like, I don't be on TikTok, like, posting my food.
You should.
Honestly, like, even when I posted that I have a business on Twitter, I was timid because, like, bro, Twitter low-key, like, horrible. Yeah. There's a whole lot of horrible people in there.
It's really harsh.
Yeah, like, so it's
really
like, harsh. I ain't want it to be on some, like, oh, this week, like, you feel me?
The
but like,
moment you get into it with somebody on Twitter, they go straight to you. That's why your food nasty.
Yeah, and then you get canceled. Like,
yeah, like, all
like,
type of shit.
When I posted on Twitter, people was actually fucking with me. Like, hella reposts, like, I got hella followers off of it. So I might, like, you know, start posting stuff on TikTok and stuff, like, expand, like, get my name out there.
We're gonna put his TikTok in the description. Yeah.
But, I do want to, like, I've catered orders, like, for people's, like, private parties and stuff, but, like, ain't been on some, like, oh, like, I went and, like, got the whole, like, suited and booted, like, chef attire and, like, you know, got no apron with my name on there or nothing. I ain't got nothing. I just be at home, shorts and shirt, cooking, or pick up your food because I got to go to work soon, like, and that'll be it, like, but, like, I do want to have it to where, like, I'm, like, on some professional, like, go to someone, like, one of the big celebrities and cook for them and shit like that, or like have like, you know, private dinners, like just, you know, really get out there type shit, like someone fly me out to go to Dubai or some shit, like, you know, like on some crazy shit, like I'm like, oh, are you free this weekend, Mr. Mole? Yeah. All right, come to Dubai, bet.
You got that ticket?
Yeah, like I'll be there, don't worry, like, like
I like honestly, that though. I like that because you being a personal chef would be like ideal for you, I feel.
Yeah.
Like just really like making Oh, you said you want that? All right, I got that.
Yeah, like,
it's in the bag.
Yeah.
Here you go. There it is. You know, I can go home. All right. Fuck with you. Like I could definitely see that being you for sure. I'm not gonna ask you that because I heard you say that you don't have one of those. So what can we expect next from Touch of Nine?
Okay, so currently I got a crazy work schedule. I work 6 days a week. So hopefully, like, I do want to like bring some food and post. I mean, like, you know, cook some food like this summer because people been asking. And like, I think, I don't know, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna try to cook like whatever day I have off. I'm gonna start trying to cook. But yeah, just, you know, more food, probably different shit. I might start expanding and baking stuff. I don't know. But it's gonna be good.
Get into that bacon, man. Get into that bacon. Are there any recipes that you are currently trying to perfect right now?
I'm trying to make this hibachi rice like way better. I low-key think I need a grill.
Was that recent?
No, the hibachi, when I tried that, was like a year or two ago. Okay. But then I did get it right, but like I still want to make it better. Like, you know, because like I've tried it like at a restaurant and I'm like, okay, mine doesn't taste like this. Yeah. So like, you feel me? Like now, like my taste buds and got like better low-key. Like I know, okay, this is what's in here. They put this in here, like, you know. And hibachi rice and probably like expand more on my like Nigerian like food, because like I can make jollof rice. I can make rice and stew. I think I know how to make it's a soup. It's like, we call it spinach soup for like, you know, people that don't know, but it's called efo. I think I can make it, but I ain't actually done it. That and a goosey soup, like more so like my Nigerian.
Are those are all Nigerian meals?
Yeah.
I was also gonna say before this end, I need to try Nigerian food. I ain't never tried no Nigerian.
Yeah, pull up on a Saturday.
Yeah. You ain't saying nothing.
That's your plate.
You ain't saying nothing like
plantain. We got this chicken though, I ain't gonna lie. We call it hard chicken because it's actually like very hard, but it's very juicy. But it's like an anorexic chicken. Like, you know, like y'all have fried chicken, and like we call that soft chicken, and then we call the other one hard. It's like a Nigerian chicken, but it's like skinny, but that shit is good as fuck.
I gotta try it. Yeah. That's all I know. I said I wasn't gonna ask this, but I'm gonna ask it anyway, just to see if your answer changes. What's your favorite meal to cook?
I ain't gonna lie. I think pasta. Anything with pasta. Like, I made Cajun pasta. I done made pesto pasta, like Alfredo, anything pasta. Because I was born in Italy, so I think I just like Italian. Pasta. Yeah, like pasta, pizza, lasagna. Okay. That's another thing I need to get down pat. Like, I make good lasagna, but like my shit don't hold. Like, I like cut it and then like hold a little bit, but then it like fall apart type shit. Yeah. So it's another thing.
Hey, and sometimes it's better messy.
Hey, fuck it.
That is all we got today for this episode of the Off My Chest podcast, man. I appreciate you again for coming on to the show. Y'all go follow Touch an Eye on Instagram.
Follow your boy, man.
The link to everything will be down in the description.
I'm also Mike's A&R, you feel me?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Hey, here, this is some real shit. This is the only man in the world who has every single song I've ever made. I swear to God. I went through our messages the other day, and I think I told you this too. Yeah. I went through our messages and was like, nigga, I don't even have this no more. Let me say this shit. And I saved it. I'm like, this nigga got everything. Like, I'm going through this shit like, damn, I really... But he gives great advice, and like I said, I bring more genuine people onto this show. He's one of the more genuine people that I've met, because to be honest, me and, again, this is another person, we never had to speak to each other, like, ever. We had no reason to ever talk to each other. Me and Nick don't know each other from shit, to be honest with you. We was just at a workout together. We got cool through working out, followed each other on Instagram, showed each other instant love. Boom, now we cool as fuck. Sometimes it really just be that simple, you know? And again, appreciate you for just being genuine, like, for real. And coming on here and showing people like it's not really that easy. Because to me, I see people cook and be like, I could do that, I just don't feel like it. But that's really not the case. Like, here you talk about it, that's really not the case, because the people that's cooking is really like focused. I'm locked in cooking this. I'm making this. I know everything I'm doing. Look, I'm putting this much salt in here, and I know not to put this much salt in here, because if I do, it's gonna be a little salty, and people don't really like that. It's so much that go into cooking that I would not have conjured up. But he does it. So again, appreciate you for just being a real nigga.
Appreciate it, man.
And again, Touch of Nye, follow Touch of Nye. I'm gonna put his TikTok down there. Twitter?
I do have a Twitter. What is my Twitter?
Yeah, whatever it is, it's gonna be in the description.
Yeah.
You got a website?
No, I don't have a website.
No website.
Coming soon, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Coming soon.
Yeah.
Coming soon. And with that being said, man, y'all have a great rest of y'all day. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that. Keep getting it off your chest and keep it playing. We out.
D-U-E-C-E, yeah, that's me. Might as well say I'm notorious, I do it B.I.G. You ain't never seen a motherfucker do it smooth as me. I got flavor oozing out me from my head down to my feet. Realest nigga in the room, I get why she left with me. See these niggas try and copy, they ain't quite as hot as me. I can tell you about the sauce, but I can't coast the recipe. Baby say she getting hot, I think I got the remedy.